Rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Julian Fernandez gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Stepping up is Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive base hit. And now the Rockies will have to deal with a real threat on base right from the get-go.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Batting third.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Nick Tanalou, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Tatis stands at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackmon on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Will Myers, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. From the stretch, And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now to the plate here is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
2 balls and a strike now. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2, full count. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded weakly toward third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Jorge Ona, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
To the plate now, Gosuke Kato. Ripped down the first base line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
なんとかセーフですな。手の方が早い。ダルビッシュさんですよ。
Yu Darvish, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
ダルビッシュ有ですな。よっしゃ。
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend
パ
their
ンツレ
lead.
スアウトやろ。
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball
い
middle
やー
cut.
さっきあれですね、アマさんやってはりましたね。ぬれぬれさん。ちょっと見てましたけど。かなり濡れてましたね。
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
さすが
He
濡れ
singled
ガラ
to
スい
open
う
up
だ
the
けあっ
ball
て、
game.
よう濡れてましたね。わししか見てなかったやろな。僕コメントしてなかったんですけどね。コメントしてはるな思って。ギャーとかいろいろ書いてましたよ。
And this one gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
最後までは見てなかったですけど。
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, if you're going to throw a
ちゃう
pitch
と
like
こ見
that to
た
this
り、
guy, that's
そ
right
っ
where
ち
you
見た
want
り
to
しとっ
miss.
たから。
Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it
さ
won't
っき
skip
から
away
ポロポロ
far
ポロ
enough for the runner to advance. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with
あ
one
れで
away.
も濡
Two
れガラ
ways
ス
to
も
look at this
買っ
walk.
て
If
はっ
you're
た
the
んです
hitting
か？
coach, you say that's a great AB.
なんか予
Down
約してた
0-2
と
and
か
you
言っ
work
て
the
たよ
walk,
う
but
な
if you're a pitcher like
ちゃい
me,
ました。
that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to the
すでに
plate
予
for
約済みやとか言って
Austin
はったよ
Nova.
うな。
He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Hilliard is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
買ったけどまだやってない感じですか？
Next
明
up,
日
Nick
からやる
Candler.
感じですか？
0 for 1
ライ
for
ザ
him
ッ
here
プ
in
の
this
2
one.
つきや。そんなんあるんですか？初回得点ですか？予約
Here's the
得点。
first pitch to him.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
特にや
Great
る予
game plan
定
so
はない。
far by this offense.
や
They're
らない
not
ですか？
chasing any of
買う
those
だけ
breaking
ですか？
balls out of the zone.
とりあえず買っとくかみたいな。
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 3 runs already
あ
home
あ
here.
まあそらね、まあ、別にすぐやる必要はないんですけど。
On he pops it
Ah,
up,
it's not
drifting just beyond the infield. Hampson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies nothing. Trevor Story steps in now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, ball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. To 1-2 now.
バック4はあれですか？今度ちょっとやらないですか？やりたいことはそろそろ終わるから。
Now here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
前作のが良かった。ああ。多分ね、なんか音量とかあれ上げたら、多分ボイチャできるみたいですよ、あれ。
Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
またあれですけど、全然。
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs
アラン
and
さんも
11
この頃ね、2
RBIs.
日連続6時頃やってますもんね。今日もたまたまこう目覚めたらやってあったから。
Hit to third. He's got it. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And there are
6時
2 away
20分
now.
頃やってますから。
Batting six, the left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
あれも難易度下げてもかなりのね、敵の強さやから。
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that.
ああ、華麗に殺さんと。まあ基本ステルスですもんね。
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. Padres lead it 3-0.
今回だけやろうけど、だいぶ滑ったよ。
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. Now here's the first offering.
No, that's low. Ball.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
あとファークライ6はまあだいぶ
Too high, and it's
間開けてからやってもいいんです。
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
悪くはない。
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1.
それまた困りもんですな。
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Blackman going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the end.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're
さすがに
leading
間
off
に合
the
わん
inning
ぞ。
and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already in the scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
ああ、気が向いたらゴーや。
At the plate, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single
あ
so
れもま
far.
た値段も下がるでしょ。結構セールってあれですね。発売してすぐもう安なりますね、なんか見とったら。
1-0 count, here it is.
も
Swing
の
and a
によ
liner.
るんか知らないですけど。
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against
結
the
構なん
wall.
か
He hit the
発
corner
売
and
1、2ヶ
tries
月
for
で
third. And he'll get in there
割
safely.
引されてます
And
もん
that's
ね。
his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career.
ベス
Good
ト
swing and great
はなんかす
hustle
ぐ
to
割
pick
引
up
し
the
てますよ。
3-bagger.
NBA のバスケももう割引してますからね。あれも多分日本じゃあんま売れてないんでしょうね。海外はもうバカ売れみたいですけど。
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
日
He's
本
singled
や
in
と
his
なか
first
なかね、
debut.
なんぼ日本人が出てる言うても、それほどね、やってる人少なそうですけど。
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
1-1.
ああ、ハマって動けなくなる。それまためんどくさいですね。
And he fouls this one off. Pham takes his lead
ア
at
イス
third
ホ
with
ッケー
one
ですら
away.
もう割引されてますからね。
Driven to right field and deep. Blackman going back.
Wow.
But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in there.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making
あ
his
あい
way out to
う
the
ね、
mound to pay
海
a
外
quick
系の
visit.
ゲームやったら値段下がるの早いですね。あんな発売日に買った人たまらんですよね。高い金払って買ってもう割引されてるみたいな。
At the plate now, Jorge Ona. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the
バ
early
スケ
going.
とアイスホッケーと、あとアメフトでしたっけ。あれらもほんま安いですね。
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
その度に新しいクエストを受注したみたいな。あっちゃバグってますな。
Outside, 2-1.
FIFA でもあんだけ、まああんだけでもそこまでは安くないですけど、一応値引きになってました。なかなか売れんですよね。メジャーですらね、まあ一応買う人もおるとは思うんですけど、そこまで売れてんのか言うたら微妙ですよね。よっぽど好きな人は買いますけど。
Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and it's a line drive to left center. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
野球も大谷人気でそれなりに売れてるかもしれないですね。なかなかラグビーとかアイスホッケーとかね、バスケも毎年出てますけど、パッとしないですよね。リアルはリアルなんですけど、アイスホッケーの方がまだね、やりやすいです。まあ全編英語ですけど。
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, he went out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
まあ海外はもうね、スポーツ系よう売れますからね。あれが日本との違いですよね。
Now here's the first offering.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
今回のでも FIFA かなり良さそうです。
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
ほんまに進化してるっぽいです。代わりにね、ウイニングイレブンがずっこけてるから余計に人口流れてるみたいです。
Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
無料や言うてもあんだけね、仕上がり悪かったらもう叩かれまくってますからね。
So now to the plate, Julian Fernandez. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
しかもアップデクル入れとったけど、11月に伸びてますからね。
Set with the 0-1. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Pham gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail here 4-0.
しかもモバイルでも対戦できるように作っとるみたいやから。
Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
マルチ対戦に
San Diego's
特
manager
化し
during
て
the
る
inning
感じで
break
すよ。
about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. First pitch on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Darvish is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch popped up. Story calls for it. He's got it one away.
まあそれはね、それはすごいんです。
So a runner on second with one down now.
ファイル
And
と
that brings
プ
up
レステ
Austin
5と
Nola.
かどんな感じなんでしょうね。全然ハードがちゃうからやりにくそうで
He's
す。
ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
62 pitches through 3 in a third innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in
バ
this
ラバラ
game.
みたいです。
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys.
性
May
能が
have let
違う
that
から
front
それは
side
ね
open up a
変
little
わって
early
く
to
ると思
try
うん
to
ですよ。
pump up on a fastball and sailed on.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Nick Tanalou waits on deck. Swing, strike 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. And
Ah,
there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
ランナー進んでないですね。
Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Maddie, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him
最
the hook.
近でもスイッチの出とかやってない
Here
です。
comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Robert Stevenson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Nick Tanalou, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's Will Myers. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And now the first pitch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
The 1-2.
That's high, that's the ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
昨日は昨日で大量に新作出ました。WRC も出てますもんね。
Pitch on the way. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come up glued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
確かにね、マウスは
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
断然向こうの方が動きがいいですからね。
Ball and a strike. Hampson has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Myers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
さすがに間に合わず。
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. He's set, here it comes.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly
友
got it
達
right
同
when
士
they
で
drafted
それを
this
承
guy.
知
He
で
has
やる
turned
くれない
himself into
ラ
an
ンクで上
absolute
に
superstar.
勲章があった
Everybody
と
knows
か
this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
そんな操作性とか処理速度の問題が無視ならそう向くやろ。
The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Next, it'll be Josh Fuentes, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4 to 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's it.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by
ラウ
him
ン
to
ドの
end the
セー
inning.
ル頻繁にするのを利益がリアルタイムでわかるか。
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now the pitch.
まあね、DL はもう金さえ払えば一発で落とせるからね。あれが楽です。
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado
深夜
bullpen.
0時からできますからね。
A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. And here's a slider. slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the fourth inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
ビール版は転売ヤーもあるから、まあいつでも買えますからね。まあ、値段が多少高いですけど、
Story is there.
そこはいいですね。まあ売り切れの心配もないし。
Now batting, second baseman.
And now in the box, Gosuke Kato hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Two balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
He loses him on ball 4.
よっしゃ。
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
To the plate now, Yu Darvish, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading up for the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Colton. Welcome.
Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
うん。
No, that's a foul ball. Yeah.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
Ready now is Elias Diaz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
昔の人間の足としてはやっぱ勝ったら物がないとな。まあそれはあり
From the
ますね。
stretch, here's the pitch.
まあ今の若手さんはみんな DL 版かも
One
しれない
run
です
on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now here's a ball lined into right field as that'll get down in front of Myers for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jairo Diaz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Now here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Diaz, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Next to stand in is Austin Nola, singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Nick Tanalou waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball four.
Take your base. Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Tanalou is at the plate as he watches ball one.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Will Myers. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
ランチャー怪我していきなり怪我ですか。
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Blackman's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
アウト。
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 1. Now into the box, Raimel Tapia.
For the Rockies, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
.1 いつの間にサクッと入りましたよ。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
11。ランニングスリーラン。
In now, Garrett Hampson. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So the next to bat will be Charlie Blackman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The The 2-1 home.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The batter.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
似たなこれは。まだまだ起きてますよ。
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 2. Daniel Bard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So stepping in is Jorge Ona. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Trent Grisham steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he grounds one briskly to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now at the plate here is Gosuke Kato. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1.
They find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And stepping in, Yu Darvish, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
That's by him for strike 1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
ダルビッシュですよ。
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hampson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Padres leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Trent Grisham will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. So now here is Josh Fuentes, a hit in 2 tries so far.
ダルメシアか。ダルメシア。
He's set and the pitch.
まあこれ終わってからなんかまた違うのしましょうかね。
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back, he's looking really sharp right now.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hilliard, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Elias Diaz, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They trail 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Ober will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
From the stretch.
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ballgame. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Now here's the first offering. Austin Nola comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to hit is Manny Machado. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers has got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for San Diego, and it remains 5-2.
Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman, Red Owen.
Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now another 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do
Number
with that
one.
pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Count now a ball and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And another foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And the deficit remains 5-2. Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And now a pitch on the way. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to bat will be Eric Hosmer. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Pham leads off first with 1 away. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Up next to the Padres.
Next to hit, Gosuke Kato. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Kato.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hey, he threw that
One
pitch
ball,
with
no
a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swung on and missed.
1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Jose Azocar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Ball 1.
1-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Tim Hill enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fouled off.
新ヒル。いやー、抑えのピッチャーですね。
Good job to spoil that one
こ
away,
れは
and
で
he
も打
stays
ちに
alive.
くいっすよ。左のアンダースローですからね。
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
危な。
Now batting. Shortstop, Trevor.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a
やり
triple.
ますな。
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's popped up, now towards short right field. Cato has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number
Now at
22.
the plate, Sam Hilliard. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
5-2, the final score tonight. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish with his fourth win this season. Julian Fernandez couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Tim Hill wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres.
No thank you はちゃダルビッシュさん勝利ですな。さっきの怪我した人オートでこれで 5.5 ですな。オリオールズ2位っすかね。すごいっすね。で、さっきの人がどれでしたっけ？あれ？書いてないですな。これっすか。こうやって見たら怪我人だらけですね、これ。10日の、10日じゃないわ。1、2ヶ月って書いてんすか。重傷ですな。チンピラ。フラクチャードハンド。なんか骨折したんすかね。指がどうのって書いてますけど。1、2ヶ月の重傷ですな。ベンさんって読むんですね。ベンルータ。見事に怪我しましたな。名前がいいですね。ベンルータって。よっしゃ、指骨折残念。首骨折。ニック・タニエル。首骨折を死んでまいりますよ。さあ、お疲れ様でした。さあ、何をするかですな。つくピタマルコロ。また変わった名前ですな。さあ、では。